35-7. Teams are doing just some last-second stretches before we get ready to start this second half. I would assume that LoneGrove will be the ones to receive the kickoff as the Warriors took the ball to start the ball game. We receive the referees. The Longhorns going back to their bench. Boy, here come the Warriors. And just looking out through the glasses, and do not see number 11 up there, so I'm not sure what Ryan Stevenson's status is at this point. The Warriors have a half to go. Coach Williams is out there with us. Chris Whitfield, there's Galen Sato. So the Warriors will be kicking the ball off. There's Galen's got the tee, so obviously I think the Warriors will take the flags are a little stronger than they were out of the south, so the Warriors will defend that south end this half. Of course, the dangerous Bakari Tucker's back in here to try to receive this kickoff. He's proven himself worthy with an 85-yard return there in the first period. Galen has the referee's whistle, so he's ready to step off his steps. We're ready for the second half of this ball game. High kick to Tucker, goes back inside the 10 at the 8. And he cuts across field and looks for a crease, and he'll slide out to about the 35. And the Warriors kept their lanes that time going down. And that'll be Cold Nation, Chris Whitfield, Jermaine Wadua all in on that tackle. The Longhorns will start at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. McClanahan is back in it. Quarterback. Delavigno on his left. Tucker behind him. Two receivers left, one to the right. Goes down the line. Fakes a pitch, nothing doing there as the Warriors did not have any of that. And McClanahan just was lucky to hold on to the ball. Andy Smith, Russell Myflow, Jeremy Sankadoda all in on that tackle. No gain. 2nd and 10 for the Longhorns. Boom. 25-yard line. And repositions his team. And hands off to Bellavigna, and he gets through a crease out for about an 8-yard gain before Kyle Burt and Galen Sato will bring him down. They finally mark it, maybe a 9-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 1. I think the Warriors thought that Tucker might be the one getting that ball, so now the Warriors will have to hold their own 35-yard line in order to keep LoneGrove getting the 1st and 10. Long count. Now give Tucker out around the left side, and he's going to be hit behind the line. And the Warrior defense have none of that. Russell Myflow, Dakota Botone, and Tremaine Wadua all in on that tackle for a loss of 2. So it'll be 3rd and 3. And it looks like the Longhorns will kick. Sinker will be kicking it off to Kyle Burt. Puts his foot low, end over end, hits at the 50, but it's going to roll down to the 40, 35, 34-yard line. It barely cleared the lineman up front, end over end, but it hit it, got quite a roll out of it. So the Warriors are going to be taking over at, they call it their own 34-yard line. 9:36 to go here in the third period, 35-7. Two receivers wide to each side. Melton and Wilson in the backfield. Hand off to Wilson up the middle. Cuts to the outside left side. Try to drag one with him. He'll just get about a yard. The linebacker, he just couldn't shake him. One of the many times Sheldon will cut up in there. As soon as he sees it to one side or the other, he makes that cut. But when he did, the linebacker, which was the Ryan Woods, just hung on enough, so give Sheldon a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Same formation. Melton fakes to Wilson. He'll keep it at the 40, 45. Drive, runs right through. Two Longhorn at the 48 where his forward progress will be stopped. He'll get a 10-yard gain for Tyler Melton. As obvious, the Longhorns went with that fake to Sheldon Wilson. Tyler had about 7 or 8 yards before he even had any contact with anybody. So, looking at the 14th, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. This time, 3 receivers to the right. Melton drops straight back. Flare to Wilson in the flat, but Sheldon could not hold on to it. A little bit low. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. At their own 48-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 10 for Darko from their own 48-yard line.
Back to 2 receivers to each side. Melton looks over the defense. Now it gives to Wilson. Wilson cuts up the middle, high steps, breaks one tackle, gets it at the 45, the 40, and right to the 1st and 10. Be about 11-yard gain for Sheldon Wilson as he stepped over one tackler. Weaved in and out of the linebackers and the safeties, so they finally drug him down right at the Longhorn 40-yard line, 1st and 10. See the 15th first down for the Warriors. Balance set, 2 receivers on each side. Melton, quick throw in the flat to Burt at the 40, 35, 30, spin move, and that's where he'll go down right at the 1st down marker. We'll see. Tyler just stood up and hit Kyle Burt on the right side. And we have a flag at the end of the play. I didn't see that. No, the Warriors are going to be walking backwards. Here. Dead ball, personal foul on the Warriors. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's 2 of those. Let's see if it was a 1st down first. I don't think they're going to give the 1st and 10, so it'd be 2nd and 15. Back to the Warrior 40, to the LoneGrove 45-yard line. And Coach Jackson would like to know what the foul was. He's getting a talk with the white cap. Well, they're leaving it as a 1st down, but the referee marked first dead ball foul.
From the LoneGrove 45-yard line.
So we'll take the 1st and 10 instead of the 2nd and 10. And now the referee starts the clock. 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd period, 35-7. Two receivers wide each side. Milton quickly in the Bird again at the 45, the 40, and he'll be run out of bounds near the 1st and 10. He'll go back to the 42-yard line, so give Kyle an 8-yard reception on that one. Kyle's second catch of the night, 19 yards. And the down marker took it hard, the 1st and 10 marker. They're going to straighten it out a little bit. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Warriors. Melton gets it to Wilson, up, cuts to the left side. Get the block by Dearman at the 35, the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and close at the end line. No, I think they're going to mark it out at the 1. One ref is giving the signal touchdown, and the other one is saying no, he's out. So we'll just 37-yard run, and they are giving the touchdown. So we'll line up for the extra point. 37-yard touchdown run for Wilson. Now 41-7. Cole Nation on to kick the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up. That looks good. And it is. 7:37 to go here in the 3rd period. Warriors now lead 42-7. You're listening to Warrior Football on 98.5 KACO.
Boosters draw the win ticket for the Ball State game. Pick up your tickets at the top game stand. The winner tonight is Darius Smith. Darius Smith, pick up your tickets at the top candy stand. The Yak Boosters OU ticket giveaway.
Jeff, you move, buddy.
Sheldon Wilson was his 3rd touchdown run tonight. Puts him over 200 yards for the night. Not highly unofficial statistics. 42-7. 7:37 to go here in the 3rd period. Galen Sato gets the ball come out. Kick off again. And Sheldon broke a couple of arm tackles there early on in the run. And once he got down the sideline, safety had a lot of angle on him. But this was going to be right at the pylon. One ref didn't have the angle. He was going to throw the beanbag right at about the half-yard line. The other ref on the other side had the angle and called the touchdown. Galen kicks this one off, not quite as high, but down inside the 8. Tucker gets it, reverses field, and now, he made a mistake. He slowed down, and that gave Tremaine Wadua, Chris Whitfield, and company, Jeremy Sankadota, a chance to surround him, and he'll be down at his own 17-yard line.
Chris Whitfield, 42, assisting the tackle.
That's where the Longhorns will take over first and 10. Flanahan in the quarterback. Bellavina is running back. Low snap, and Flanahan keeps it and gets out to about the 26-yard line. Fooled me. Looked like Bellavina had it. Galen Sato get the tackle at the 26. Gain of almost 9 on Flanahan. Looked like he almost went to his knee. The snaps, a lot of snaps have been low for LoneGrove. He had to reach way down for it. Get him an 8-yard gain. Finally mark it. Snaps right on to Bellavina, and he'll slash across towards the close to the first down marker for 27, between 27 and 28. And let's see if they give it to him. They only had 2 first downs in the first period, and they will give it to him. That's your 3rd first down. Those came on run drive. 6:44 to go in the 3rd. Warriors up 42-7. LoneGrove now has it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Clanahan has 2 receivers wide to each side. Bellavina in the backfield with him. And he'll hand off to him off the left side, and not much, maybe a yard. It's tough sledding there. It's Daniel Smith, Andy Smith, Russell Nicelo all getting up off that tackle. No gain, essentially. 2nd and 10 for Longhorn. Same formation. Warrior front 4 digging in. Fake the handoff, drops back, pressure, throws across the middle, and just drop pass. And I believe we're going to have a penalty on roughing the passer. As the intended receiver was Terry Rowe. It was almost too hard for him. He couldn't handle it. He dropped it, but another penalty on the Warriors. And this one's going to give the Longhorns another 1st and 10. This one's roughing the passer, and those yards that Coach Jackson talked about are beginning to pile up. 4th 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. They're now out to their own 43-yard line. 5:53 to go here in the 3rd period. 42-7 Warriors lead.
43-yard line.
Clanahan takes the ball, hands off Bellavina straight up the middle, and he'll be tripped up. So he gets up off the bottom of that pile by which Warrior it is. Chris Whitfield on that tackle. And about a 4-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Longhorns at their own 47-yard line. We go to the Warrior 47-yard line for 1st and 10. Longhorns up to the sideline for a play call. Get it. Dropping back quick as McClanahan. He's getting pressured, and he's going to run for his life. Breaks a tackle and get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains a half a yard. And let's see. Brennan Mosier, Randy Martinez in on that tackle. Call it essentially no gain. It's great pressure. Randy Martinez flushed McClanahan out of the pocket. And he ran for his life, got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 6. Now 3 receivers over here to the right side. Clanahan drops back. He's getting pressure again, and he'll again just get back to the line of scrimmage. Brennan Mosier, Andy Smith, and Jeremy Sankado to all wrap him up. So it's 4th down. In to do the kicking will be Sinkler. He's been busy tonight with a lot of punts. Kyle Burke's back. And a long snap. Sinkler gets it off. End over end. Hits it about the 30. Down to the 25. Rolls inside to the 22-yard line. That's where the Warriors will take it over. 1st and 10 with 3:33 to go here in the 3rd.
Warrior 20-yard line.
We're finally going to mark it officially at from the far hash. And they're putting it all right at the 22-yard line. The Warriors got their offense going there when they finally got the ball and start this first drive. Let's see if they can continue that momentum. 3 receivers to the left. Melton gets the ball, throws it to flat to Dearman at the 20. Cuts across field 25. And momentum carries him out across the 30. And Tanner just scrambling around, found a little crease. He'll have it up for a 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 for the Warriors. Now 3 receivers to the right. Melton gives to Wilson right up the middle. He finds him at 40, cuts back at the 45, and that's about marking right down at the 45. That's going to be about a 15-yard gain, excuse me. Just running in and out of in the traffic there. Sheldon just has a knack for finding those little creases. Another 1st and 10 for the Warriors. At the 45-yard line, their own. Now they go balance, 2 receivers on each side. Melton drops back, throws over the middle to Burt at the 43-yard line. And that'll be a 12-yard gain, and all of a sudden, the secondary appears to be wide open. They were covered early, but the Warrior offense, all of a sudden, Tyler Melton has found his target. And they're now down 1st and 10 at the Longhorn 43-yard line. Pass back, Melton just going to keep it up the middle, down to the 40, a 3-yard gain. No pretense of even a handoff to Wilson that time. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd period. Second and 7. Warriors need to get down to the Longhorn 33-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Dearman goes in motion. They hand off to him on that quick handoff to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Tanner Dearman. And he's got some jets. 40-yard touchdown run. They time it just perfectly as Tyler gets the snap. He hands off to Tanner, and Sheldon Wilson doing some lead blocking out there, along with the wideouts on that side. And so Tanner Dearman gets his 2nd touchdown tonight, this time on a run. So with 1:29 to go here in the 3rd period, it's now 48-7. Ball's down, kick is up. That's really high. That's as high as Cole's going. That's good. So it's 49-7 with 1:29 to go here in the 3rd period. We're listening to Warrior Football on 98.5 KACO. Yeah.
The Anadarko Lady Warrior basketball program has reduced prices for good sale on their favorite potatoes at price. At price on their big potatoes that they purchased for us tomorrow.
And we're back. Sato getting ready to kick off one more time. And our Warriors score again. 78-yard drive, capped off by a 40-yard touchdown run by Tanner Dearman. Taylor puts a split into it, high end over here, not quite as deep, about the 15. Slipped there and dropped, picked up, and he's in trouble there as a whole host of Warriors. Whitfield, Wadua. Let me get another couple of numbers here. Nation is Joseph Beaver in on that tackle. And he'll be back at the 12-yard line. Their offensive series this quarter have been from their own 25, their own 17, and now their own 12. And that's both Galen's kicking off and the coverage. Fantastic coverage. Lanahan back in there, quarterback. And we have a new quarterback, and he fumbles the ball, and it's loose on the ground, rolling around, and there's a lot of scrambling for it. And we will see it's down inside the 10, and Warriors come up with it. We don't have time to get the backup quarterback's number before we'll see who comes up with it. And that's Kellen Gray recovering the fumble at about the 7 or 8 yard line of the Longhorns. That's where the Warriors are going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here during that timeout. Talk to about some of our sponsors. I'll find all my papers here. 1:12 to go here in the third period. The Warriors are up 49-7. There's a store-wide sale going on at Woodward's Furniture in Apache. All furniture is 10% off. All patio furniture is 50% off. All outdoor decor is 50% off. Hurry while supplies last at Woodward's Furniture, 103 East Evan, downtown Apache. Cars Etc. is proud to sponsor tonight's game. It's the home of better cars, better deals. Now's the time to trade in or trade up. See Jim Blaylock, the general manager, and the staff. And a great staff it is today at Cars Etc. on the corner of Mission and Central in Anadarko for all your sales and service. Ridge Runner Roofing, your metal roofing specialist. Anadarko Surplus Sales is proud to serve you with your building product needs. Call Ridge Runner Roofing, metal roofing specialist, and Anadarko Surplus Sales for saving money makes sense. 405-247-2476, located at 1502 East Central Boulevard in Anadarko. And now looks like we're getting some fresh jerseys on the field for the Warriors. Trying to pick up those numbers if we can. Like it'll be Michael Shaw and R.J. Sink in the backfield. Shaw at quarterback, Sink at running back. First and goal at the 7. Shaw hands off the Sink straight up the middle, and he's driving down towards the goal. And it is touchdown. One play. R.J. Sink, 7-yard run. Just like that with 1:05 to go in the game. It's now, the scoreboard's kind of lost count there. I think it's 55-7. See, looks like Justin Taylor's in to attempt the extra point. Snaps down, kick is up, and it is off to the right. So we've got 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this third period. The Warriors are now up 55-7. We'll keep it here before the kickoff. Talk about another couple sponsors. For Global Comfort Food, it's Jeff's Bistro 281. Jeff is known for making his own variety of popular burgers with the best 100% Angus beef you've ever tasted. See Jeff's daily specials posted on Facebook every day. For clean Oklahoma retro dining, eat at Jeff's Bistro 281. He is at 507 Northeast 1st Street, Suite 3, or then on Highway 281 in Anadarko. And the historic Soda Fountain Eatery in downtown Anadarko and Clinic Pharmacy inside Dr. Belt's office in the Family Medical Clinic On East Central in Anadarko, support the Warriors all the way to state. Plan your next get-together at the Soda Fountain Eatery. Visit Clinic Pharmacy for all your prescriptions and over-the-counter remedies. Extremely good food at both of those places. See if that's David St. Toast ready to kick off. No, it's yes it is. It is David. There's one pink glove and one black glove. Oops. Taylor puts his foot into it. High kick this time. Back to the almost the 7. Bring it forward. There's a crease and he got to the 30 and that's about as far as he'll go. You can get some of these numbers. Kadawadua, Adrian Otto, and Joseph Beaver in the tackle. So we're down to 57 seconds here in the third period. 55-7 Warriors lead. A lot of new numbers out there. We'll try to pick them up as they're involved in defense. Also have new numbers for LoneGrove. Their quarterback is Jazz Long, and he's going to, before he can even move, he gets a up-close personal visit with Zach Quitone for a loss. Of about 5 yards. Continue to run the ball. This next play should be the last play before the start of the fourth period. That put a big old bear hug sitting down. 2nd and 15 Longhorns. Long gets the snap, hands off up the middle, and let's see, Morgan Smith's in on that tackle, Whitfield and Tremaine Wadua all in on that tackle. We're down to 3, 2, 1. There's the end of the third period. Warriors lead 55-7. You're listening to Warrior Football on 98.5 KACO. The ball game 55-7. A lot of new faces out there on the field. Men who we need to recognize as we can as they make plays. Likewise, that's off, he's going to keep it around the right side, and he's going to get up near a first down. I think we may have got it. Kellen Gray and Michael Shaw in that tackle, and he'll be a first and 10 for LoneGrove out of the 52-yard line. Pretty much controlled the ball game Warrior offense just kind of came in spurts. A lot of big ones early, and then it starts the second half. They got back in a routine, a rhythm. And a motion by one of the linemen for LoneGrove, moving back 5. Pulling guard, tried to pull a little early, looked like. So they'll move them back to the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 for LoneGrove.
First and 15 LoneGrove from their own 37-yard line.
Come to line, they have one receiver wide each side, double tight. Hand off up the middle. Not much going there. Get some of these Warrior numbers. New ones in there. Joseph Beaver and Zach Quito again. As well as T.T. Ware. Got a piece of that. So it's one yard gain, second 14. Same set for the Longhorns. Fake a handoff, quarterback's gonna keep it, and he'll get about 4 or 5 of that back. And it's T.T. Ware, and we'll see number 18. Brandon Pollard in on that tackle. Freshman. For its third. Call it 8. Approach the 10-minute mark of the ball game. Seconds on the play clock before they even get to the line. They get the snap off. Quarterback keeps it, and he's going nowhere. Defensive end on this side. Get that number when he gets off the block file. He stopped it all. That was Zach Quito. And then the rest of the defense aided him for a loss of a yard or 2. Longhorns. And have a backup runner. Get that name. And that number. Can't give that name. And there's a high punt that hits us about the 35 and bounces back upfield to the 36. And that's where the Warrior offense will take over. With 9:03 to go in the ball game. You see Michael Shaw stays in at quarterback. RJC.
It's 1st and 10 Warriors from their own 35-yard line.
It is. Also in the backfield is Michael Perez. Shaw hands off the sink, cuts off the right, now cuts upfield, and will get across the 35 out to the 36. Just about a 1 yard gain for all the action there. Second and 9. Warriors. Just past the 45-yard line. Harrison comes in to play. Shaw called that signal, and he's going to fake and then keep it, and he'll just barely get back to the line of scrimmage. And we just couldn't quite get that handoff away from RJC. It'll be 3rd and 9. Sink cuts up the middle, and he's going to drive forward to the 40, and he'll get about 4 yards out of it before he's driven back. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Warriors. 7:15 mark in the ball game. Sheldon Wilson come back on the punt for the Warriors. The regular punt team. Motion to the right. Wilson gets it. And a low rolling kick that hits the 25, rolls down to 20. Inside the 15, it's picked up. And run back to the 25. And that's about as far as he'll go. And we've got, let's see. RJ Sink in on that tackle. He gets tackled and he gets in on tackles. So Joseph Beaver. Over a 50-yard punt. Return of about 15. So the Warriors reserve out the defense and formation out there. Adrian Teague, among others. 6:33 to go in the game. Hand off the Longhorns up the middle, and he won't get far as Chris Whitfield and T.T. Ware will take him down for essentially no gain. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Longhorns from their own 25-yard line. Receiver wide to each side. 6 minutes even to go in the ball game. Snap, hand off to the running back, and T.T. Ware just slings him back for about a 5-yard loss. Essentially, it was a race because also right in there trying to get in and tackle was Connor Voss and a couple other Warriors I missed the numbers on. One of those might have been Cody Sankadota. So it's 3rd and 13. They get a little better forward progress than I thought he made. Defense is really stacking the line, almost daring them to pass at this point. And a snap a little wide to the right, and running back will get back the last stretch plus maybe a yard or two. And let's see, that's Sankadota. Pollard and T.T. Ware in on that tackle. So the Longhorns will be punting, and let's see who's back. Brandon Pollard will be back. Let's see, punt. 4.5 minutes to go now the game. Punt's back. Punt's off. Pollard gets it to 40. Reverses field, comes to the left. 45 up the middle now to 50. And they'll get to the 49-yard line of the Longhorns. Nice return. Brandon Pollard. Shaw will stay in at quarterback. We're right on the 49-yard line of the Longhorns. That's where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10. 12 to go in the game. Shaw and Sink in the backfield. Hand off to Sink off the left side. Around the 50, 45, 40, and only a leg tackle, an ankle tackle kept him from going as he got down to the 38-yard line. Gave him an 11-yard gain in the 1st and 10. RJ Sink this year. He's got a lot of experience. He's a 5'8", 145-pound sophomore.
The offensive player is number 1, Wilson.
Shaw looks over the defense. And off the sink coming to the right. Hesitates, now he gets around the corner. 30, dives inside down to the 26-yard line. And that could be another 1st and 10, I believe. Another 11-yard gain. RJ doesn't mind running for the corner, but as soon as he sees he's going to be tackled, he doesn't mind heading it upfield and just lowering that shoulder either. So that'll be another 1st and 10. Yeah, 21 first down. 3:20 to go in the ball game. Sinking Shaw in the backfield. Sink gets it off the right side, left side, and just drives forward, straight ahead, down to the 20. That's going to be another 7 yards. RJ. Keeping the clock moving. And moving the chains as well. Two receivers wide to each side. Michael Shaw looks over the defense. Now he hands off to RJ Sink, who that time tough sledding will get maybe 1 or 2. So it'll be 3rd and 1. We're getting close to the 2-minute mark, 2:10. Alexander brings the play in from the bench. Actually moved the ball back a little bit, so it's a full 3rd and 2 now. Now a high snap. Shaw will have to go back and just fall on it, and does. That'll be back at the 38-yard line. So loss of essentially about 18 yards. The snap just got away, sailed over him. So it'll be now 4th down and long. The 120 mark here in the game. The Warriors will go for it at this point, leading 55-7. Dino Torres brings the play in. Shaw gets the ball, fakes he'll keep it, and he'll get down to the 33-yard line. Give him a gain of about 5. Faked at the sink, tipped himself. So with 52 seconds to go, the Longhorns will get the ball back on their own 33-yard line. Long ride up here, it'll be an even longer ride home for the Longhorns. We went down there last year. And you want to be here next week. And Darko Warriors take on the Marlow Outlaws as they start district play. LoneGrove does the snap, handoff off the right side, and it's about 4 yards. Dino Torres in on that tackle. And number 50, Austin Rodriguez in on that tackle. Morgan Smith. Maybe one more play. We're down to 28 seconds to go. 38-yard line. Give him credit for a 5-yard gain on that last play. Snap back. Keep it Gets a solo tackle, and that'll be the ball game. Final score, Anadarko Warriors 55, Longhorn 7. We'll be back with the totals in just a minute. You're listening to Warrior Football on 98.